Today, you'll be joining me flying on two of Condor's exotic Boeing 757-300s. Today's adventure will take us from Funchal, Madeira Island, all the way to the city of Düsseldorf over in Germany, where some of their 757s are based, and then back home to Madeira Island, Portugal. As some of you know, the 757 is my favorite aircraft of all time, and this being a 300 makes these flights even more special. And so, when me and my family went to vacation in Germany some years back, and they showed me the tickets that will be on 757, I knew I had to share this experience with you all. So, come along, buckle up, and enjoy the experience on the Flying Pencil of Condor. And so our adventure starts in the Funchal airport located in the infamous island of Madeira, Portugal. Since for both of these flights I'll be traveling with my family, we had to go to the counter to drop off our luggage, which was done with no problem at all. And then we're off to security, which we also done with no problem at all. And with that, then we're off to the terrace or the smokers area to watch our aircraft for today arrive. If you're curious, the terrace is one of the best plane spotting areas in the whole airport. As you see, I've done some amazing plane spotting there while waiting for our aircraft to arrive, which won't take too long. And so there she is. Taking me to Düsseldorf today is Delta Alpha Bravo Oscar India, a March 2000 built Boeing 757-330. This specific Boeing 757 was delivered brand new to Condor and has been flying with them ever since. It features the blue sea livery, which is the blue stripes, and is powered by two Rolls-Royce RB211 engines, which we will hear perfectly in a few moments.
Ser novamente a descarga.
Meine Damen und Herren, guten Tag. Willkommen zu Boeing 742-000 nach Wien.
Today we'll be boarding by gate 05.
Let's go!
Basta calados. Vamos deste lado. Now, since the 757-300 can't fit on the stands that are in front of the terminal, we have to take a bus ride to our aircraft today. Condor 757s come configured in a two-class configuration with Premium Economy and Normal Economy with a maximum capacity of 275 people. Our seat today will be 9A, with a view that is still a bit compromised by the stairs. In terms of the seat, it offers a generous amount of legroom for medium-haul flights, also with a back pocket. It also has this tray table, which unfortunately doesn't adjust, but although it's a decent size. The 757 also comes equipped with these audio channels, which I don't know where to plug the headphones in. Also these TVs every 5 to 5 rows, but they only display the flight information and map. Also there's Condor Fly Stream Entertainment, which I was not able to connect on this day unfortunately. Then there's the aircraft safety car. You can notice is aged, but it's looking a bit dated. Although still pretty cool design, and already features the stripes. Also there's the Condor onboard menu with all the food options you can buy on board. Also it offers a pretty generous amount of different foods and also drinks. Then there's also another magazine, which is the Condor onboard shop with many gifts and beauty products available for purchase. Then there's also the air sickness bag, which there wasn't one in my seat. I don't know why, so I had to borrow from the seat next to me. There are also these coat hangers, which come in handy on the colder days, not in this case, and I assume these are some audio plugins. The seat itself is nice for medium haul, it's well padded, and also in the new branding there's also the movable armrest on the middle. A short while later, the interesting Condor safety video started playing on the monitors, and we will start our pushback 30 minutes later, then to fire up those two Rolls-Royce RB211s towards Germany.
Não. Ó. Veja como eu já sei primeiro. Gente. Eu acredito que eu já tô lá. Pois já.
We will then taxi and backtrack to runway 05, and now I'll shut up for a bit and suggest you raising your volume and enjoying the liftoff from Madeira Island with the amazing sound of the two RB211 engines. And with that, I have to say this was the best sounding takeoff I've ever had in my life, especially with that amazing thrust reduction. Only shame was the window is not in a very good condition, so there's some bits of the recording that are not so good. Anyway, moving on, we were starting to climb to our cruising altitudes.
Haben, so können wir heute noch eine vegane Lasagne anbieten.
We will then reach cruising altitude, and while I waited for the things I wanted to buy, I was making a little gift for the crew. When eventually the things that I wanted came around, I wanted to show you, and this is it. Condor offers their whole new fleet and models, which you can buy two for 26 euros. You can only buy them in pairs, which I did. They offered their fleet, as I said, the A320, A321, 757, and A330neo in all of the striped colors, depending of course on stock available on your flight. I bought one A321, one A320 and two 757s, 26 euros for each pair, which is a very good deal considering these are PPC snap fit models. We will then continue our flight, passing over France and Paris, getting some great views of Paris Orly Airport as we flew over. Then the sun started to set and the windows started to really show its not very good state, although when it set the views were amazing. And in the final stages of the day we were starting our descent into Düsseldorf Airport. At this time, we were about 30 minutes away from our landing and we'll touch down in Düsseldorf as soon as night fell. We kept our descent until we got to see our first sights of Germany and Düsseldorf. But for now, I'll stop the commentary for a bit and let you enjoy the full arrival into Düsseldorf with a great sound yet again. And so with that, welcome to Düsseldorf. After landing, we'll have a brief 2-minute taxi towards our parking spot, which is a remote stand located just in front of the Condor maintenance hangars here in Düsseldorf. We'll get parked up, and while the deboarding was happening, I took the chance to visit the cockpit, and I have to say a big thank you and shout out to the amazing crew on flight DE-1414. After that, it was time to say goodbye to Alpha Bravo Oscar India and deboard the plane. As I mentioned, we were parked in a remote stand, which meant a short bus ride for us to the terminal, which we eventually got there. And that's it for flight number 1. Now moving on to number 2, the return back home, back to Madeira Island. And so, very good morning from Düsseldorf Airport, and to our second flight of the video, heading back home to Madeira Island, once again on the amazing 757-300. Once again, me and my family had some baggage to check, so we went to the counter and did that, which we did with no problems at all. After that, we went to security, which I found fairly more strict than Portugal, but it was done in no time. And then we were off to our gate to meet our plane for today. And there she is. Taking me back home today is Delta Alpha Bravo Oscar Lima, a 2000 built Boeing 757-330. She was delivered brand new to Condor and has been flying with them ever since, apart from a 1-year lease deal to the US. She is painted in the Green Island livery, and as all Condor 757, she is powered by 2 Rolls-Royce RB211 535 engines.
It's done.
Our seat for today will be again 9A, which again has its view compromised by the stairs. Moving on to our seat review, which is basically the same, with the same legroom, the same seat back pocket, and the same audio channels. Also with the Condor Fly Stream Entertainment, which was working this time, so that's an up. Also there's a bag with the safety card and the 2 magazines of products you can buy on board Condor's medium haul flights. There's the tray table, which is again unfortunately non-adjustable but offers a very decent size. Also the monitors displaying flight information every 5 to 5 rows. And the air sickness bag, which once again wasn't on my seat, so I had to borrow it from the seat next to me. I guess that's a Condor 757 thing, I don't know. Then there's a deeper look into the safety card, which still has the old Condor branding, a thing that will match the plane, as I will explain in a bit. Then there's the Condor magazine offering all the sorts of products you can buy on board. I will not buy any model airplanes this time. Also, there's the other thing that got me very curious about this aircraft is that they're still in the old Condor branding post Thomas Cook merger. So that's very interesting indeed. A short while later, the doors are closed and the jet bridge was moved, then to reveal our view for this flight, which is going to be much better than the one on the last flight. Despite being the same seat, the window on this aircraft is not all scratched up like the one on the last one. As you can see, it's a much clearer view. The rather interesting Condor safety video was played yet again, and we will start our very long pushback.
Müssen bei Start und Landung sicher im sich unter ihrem Sitz. Auf Anweisung der Besatzung nehmen Sie die Weste und ziehen Sie diese über Ihren Kopf. Führen Sie die Gurte um den Körper, haken Sie sie ein und ziehen Sie sie fest. Blasen Sie die Weste
Mas eu ia ouvindo a ti. Ouvindo a ti, que é para trás agora. Mas quando não vai estar, nós atrás dos chutes.
We will taxi at good speed towards Düsseldorf Airport's runway 23 left, and once again I'll stop the commentary for a bit and again suggest you to raise your volume and enjoy this amazing sounding departure from Düsseldorf on a rainy day with the amazing sound of the RB211 engines.
Olha o Leno!
And yet again, another amazing sounding takeoff, this time from Düsseldorf. A bit of a shame we didn't get to see more views of the city since we had to go through that low thick layer of clouds early on. Still, when we were climbing and got to our cruising altitude, the day was very nice for flying as we crossed through France, then to the Gulf of Biscay, onto the up top of Spain. The cruise itself was very uneventful apart from the service, but the views of the window were very nice. As you can see here, some amazing mountains in the landscape of Spain and also some suburbs. We will then continue towards the coast of Portugal, passing by Figueira da Foz, and after we were to cross a bit of the pond towards Madeira Islands, which we did in about an hour and 15 minutes. Soon after, we will start our descent, and the captain informed us that the weather in Madeira was very sunny and very hot, but although was pretty windy, so we were on to a very fun landing. On approach, we got some very nice views of Porto Santo, and then the speed brakes were up and we were setting up for our landing. We passed through the VOR at Ponta de São Lourenço, and we will immediately start seeing the effects of the wind as the plane started shaking. And for now, I'll stop a bit of the commentary and let you enjoy the full arrival into Madeira Airport, runway 05, on the very famous approach.
Sie auch gleich anschließen. Die Gepäckträger vorsichtig, damit keine Gegenstände herausfallen können. Überprüfen Sie auch nochmal vor Verlass unseres Flugzeugs die Sitztaschen, damit Sie keine persönlichen Gegenstände wie zum Beispiel Reiseunterlagen. Please double check the seat pockets before leaving the aircraft.
And after that very fun and windy landing, welcome back into Madeira Island. We will have a very short taxi towards our parking spot since the 757-300 always parks in the further end of the apron. We will park up nice and easily, parking brakes now set, and it was now time to say goodbye to Delta Alpha Bravo Oscar Lima. Ciao. Ciao. Voulez go? Yeah. Take care.
Hi. Olha os que olha, já está vendo?
Excuse me, Freddo Espresso do you have?
Olha, vamos aqui à parte da frente. Foi bem mal ali à parte da frente. Onde é que eu vou parar? Não, onde é que eu vou parar? Aqui no aeroporto, não me digas. Mãe, nunca mais vi aquela companhia. Há tanto tempo. Olha, aquele que nós viemos falei.
And now with the 2 flights done and dusted, it's time to look back and review the experience. For me, these 2 flights were very special because after all, they're my first 2 flights on my favorite aircraft of all time. And these being on the 300 made them even more special. If you're an avgeek and you're in Europe or living in Europe, this is a must-have experience since Condor is retiring them soon, but also takes very good care of them, and the crew on Condor is always amazing as of both of my flights. For me, this was an unforgettable experience, for sure I'll never forget. But for now, that's going to be it for me. If you are new to the channel and would like to see more of experiences like this, make sure to subscribe as I'll be updating my equipment soon and bringing more quality to the videos. But for me, that's going to be all. See you in the next video. Bye bye.